it was my idea to come up with ways to invigorate the property. And we had the old cafe, which was part of the hotel at that time. And we walked in there. I had, by that time, hired Marianne, who I met as a waitress at the DoubleTree. And she was working as a desk clerk. And, you know, collaborating on ideas for energizing a place, you come up with a million things. And we were walking around the property. I mean, I had explored from the basement to the rooftop watermelon tossing location up on top of the hotel, and we found this old cafe. It had this typical luncheonette bar, and so the idea of a nightclub came to mind, and from there it started burgeoning. There was a lot of, there still is a lot of creativity in the downtown, and so at that time performance art was a big thing, and there were very wild and crazy performance artists in Tucson. And so we started that way, thematically trying to turn what is now the Club Congress into the Club Congress.
Richard Osaran and some other people had just bought the hotel, and Mary was working there as an assistant manager, as a desk clerk. And we knew, you know, we had looked at parts of the building, because it was a great old building, and there was, you know, downtown was just all kind of funky, and there were all these little shops, and there was a little inside where the part of the club is now, directly across from the tap room. There was an old cafeteria, and there was a counter there with little stools. There were booths along the wall, and it was probably from the 50s, maybe early 60s, and just a little shotgun of a room. And so I don't know. I was just like, I don't remember what I was doing there, waiting tables or doing something just to get by. And we thought we would approach the owners of the hotel with a proposal to reopen the cafeteria, like just get it up and running again, because it was a great little space. So like I drew up all these plans, and you know, we did all these things, and we showed it to them, made this, you know, our big presentation, and then it just like went nowhere. So we were hanging around at the hotel, and we're just like, my friend Robert Gray, we were sitting around just brainstorming in the tap room. We were just like, maybe we should just try a nightclub. I mean, there were a lot of things happening in New York at the time involving performance art, and there was this whole scene. So we approached the owners again. We just said, look, we just want to try like doing a night of performance art, just kind of club thing. You know, they had a liquor license at the hotel, so we just said, you know, we can put beer in garbage cans and, you know, just sell beer, and the counter is already there. And they said, sure, you know, go ahead. What did they have to lose, you know? So we made up these flyers. We decided to call it the Counter Club because there was the old lunch counter was there. That first night, we just decided to do kind of it was kind of a retro 60s kind of thing. We had go-go boys and go-go girls on the counter. We did it all black. It was all in black light, and we just had a great lineup of dance music. And they put the beer behind the counter. We made cheap flyers, put them all over town, and like 300 to 400 people showed up for that one event, and it just like blew everybody away because it was like, whoa, this could happen, and there was money to be made or whatever. We were just doing it because we were having fun, and the whole consequence of like money and history weren't even thinking about that.
Right.
It was just something to do.